My guest today is a wide receiver on the Los Angeles Chargers. He played college football at Tennessee and was drafted by the Chargers in the 2021 NFL Draft. He has silky smooth hands, great footwork, and quite the swagger. It's my absolute honor to welcome to Jake's Takes Chargers wide receiver Joshua Palmer. What's up, Joshua? How you doing?
I'm doing well, Jake. Thank you for having me on the show.
Man, thank you so much for coming on. It's super special to have you on, especially because you're Canadian. That's awesome to have a Canadian NFL star on my show. Not just Canadian, though. You're also from Brampton, which is pretty close to Toronto. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Brampton's the best city.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
the best city.
How important is it to you for to just be a Canadian in the NFL? Do you feel does it feel different to you?
No, I wouldn't say it feels different, but I would say that I I take it personally to be able to represent where I'm from and, you know, be the example of the talent that we have down there.
Oh, yeah, it's an awesome place.
Or up there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huge shout out to Dalton and Alexandra for helping me out. I'm really appreciated to them. How long have you been working with Alexandra?
2 years now, going on three.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's very nice.
Yeah.
Absolutely awesome. So thankful. Anyway, so I know football is your sport, but being from Brampton, you follow the Raptors or Leafs at all?
Here and there, I follow the Raptors more than hockey though.
Oh yeah.
hmm
What do you think about the off season right now? Big moves.
I honestly don't even know what's going on. I don't follow any sports.
Oh really?
Yeah, I'm so locked in on my own that if I just see an update randomly, I'll see it, but I don't actively look for it. The last thing I saw was about Fred not like declining an offer or something like that.
Yeah. Big news, big news. Anyway, let's get to football. So you guys just started mandatory mini camp. How's that been? How's the body going?
Well, we just ended that.
Right. Yeah, you started. Yeah.
Yeah, we just ended that, but it was good. You know, we're about to it was good meeting the OC and getting to learn his new offense and getting our feet back on the ground. It was fun. It's always fun when you come back after a long break.
Oh yeah, but I wanted to ask you about that tough loss last year with the against the Jaguars in the wild card game. You guys were up 27. Asante Samuel had those crazy three picks. Felt like a lock-in. Like, what happened? What was the vibe like heading into this new season?
It was basically like we're coming back for revenge, really. It stung for a while. A lot of guys were a little bit depressed about the game just because we thought we were advancing to the next round and score after score after score, and we went scoreless. And it's football; things happen, but you just got to come back, focus on the mistakes that you made, and be able to turn them around.
Yeah, big game. And I wanted to ask you about the receiving core because you guys, if you look around the league, there's some elite receiving teams in the NFL. Teams like the Bengals with Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, Travis Boyd, or Miami with Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle, or even the Eagles. But you're part of maybe the most stacked receiving core in football. And with you, Mike Williams, Keenan Allen, and newly drafted Quentin Johnston. Talk to me about the confidence you guys have.
You have a lot of confidence. Yeah, like right now, you only named what, three teams with
Yeah.
with big receiving cores, and we always go into every season thinking that we have the best core, and I feel like we have the best DBs to go up against and test that out, and we're just sharpening our knives whenever we're competing with each other and competing amongst each other. We have no choice but to get better, so we take that all personally, and we try to be the best for Justin and the offense and the team.
Does it make it harder for you or easier for you working with such a amazing core?
I would say I wouldn't say it's harder nor easier. I would say it's just learning all around you. Like you have to pick up your game, which increases competition, but at the same time you're learning from the guys you're playing with and playing against. And we all want to see each other succeed. So it's not like we have any malintentions towards each other.
Yeah, I was about to ask you, how much do you learn from Keenan and Mike?
Keenan is one of the probably the best football mentor I've ever had. He took me under his wing when I first came in, and once he realized that I was serious about becoming a great receiver, he understood my mission, and Keenan is the teacher and the instructor, and he knows it all. So I just soak it up every time.
Well, it looks like it's working because last year you took a huge step. After your rookie season, you caught 72 passes, 769 yards. Like those numbers are incredible. What are the goals for this year? Like, what's the expectations? You want to hit that 1,000 mark?
I mean, every receiver does, but I don't make my goals right now in the off season. Uh, I'm more I'm more step goal oriented. So the next step right now is just coming out of this summer strong. Then I'll have goals for camp. Then I'll have goals for my season. So
Oh
I
yeah,
haven't thought about my goals yet for the season.
take it one step at a time. I see you.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask you about Justin actually, because it's amazing to see how many like amazing rushing quarterbacks there are in the league today. Like you look at it, Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, Jalen Hurts, and of course Herbert. So like how fortunate are you to have such an amazing quarterback like Justin coming into the league to be your quarterback?
Justin's special and he's competitive. And I don't know if a lot of people see that drive from the outside looking in, but I see it every day. And he's just as dedicated as anybody I know. And when you see that every day, it makes you want to be better as well. It makes me want to do whatever I can to get open to make his life easier because the quarterback is the hardest position in football. So, but when you have such a talented quarterback, it raises everybody's game
Is he the hardest worker on the team?
for sure,
Yeah.
for sure. Him and myself
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, Joshua. You put in the work. But
for
we
sure.
we all heard Carson Palmer say that Joe Burrow is better than Mahomes. Created a lot of noise and everything. And I know that Burrow just said that Mahomes is the number one QB in the league. But do you feel Justin deserves to be in that conversation? Because I know I do.
For sure. For sure. I definitely believe that. If we're going tick for tack, I just feel like, Justin has it. It's just, those teams have been fortunate enough to go further in the playoffs than we have. But in terms of a quarterback, I feel like I wouldn't want to get drafted to any other team.
Oh yeah. Like last year, everyone says about the going deep into the playoffs. But you guys had like a very injury riddled season with Keenan Allen went out for a bit. Mike Williams went out. Joey Bosa went out. Derwin James. Like, you think if you guys are all healthy this year, you could take that spot, go into it, make a deep run?
Definitely. Definitely. I think we can make the run.
Oh yeah. You think you can win that division? Because it's really hard now that you got the Chiefs. Do you follow baseball, by the way?
Not really.
So I feel like your division is like the Jays. The Jays are stuck in the AL East, and that's no doubt the hardest division in baseball. The Chiefs are so good. So how do you guys plan on winning the division with the Chiefs in your way?
Uh, that might be a question for Staley. All I know is that we're gonna do whatever we can. We come in every season thinking we're gonna win the division. If we didn't, then we'd be wasting our times if we thought that all we're trying to do was just make it to the playoffs. We're trying to win the whole thing. So we're just gonna do whatever we can and be consistent, which is the hardest and easiest part.
100%. You see the Pro Bowl introductions? It's hilarious. Jonathan Allen was so funny. He's like, "Yeah, my game's like a bowl of chili. Not flashy, but very consistent." I was cracking up. I couldn't stop laughing. Anyway, so let's talk about Austin Ekeler. He's a stud running back, probably top five in the league. And at age 28, he's now set to enter his final year of his contract. But he requested a trade this offseason, made a lot of noise. Everyone's talking about it. Maybe he changed his mind because now he's willing to potentially stay in LA. How important is he to your offense?
Very important. Austin comes with a unique skill set. He can catch, he can run, obviously. He's hard to tackle. He's Every time I see him run, I'm surprised. It's like a highlight tape every time he gets the ball. So, Austin is special, and we're just really happy that everything was able to work out for him to come back and play with us.
Do you think he's the best receiving running back in the league? Because there's guys like Christian McCaffrey, like those type of guys, but he's definitely up there.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Austin is that guy that we need back there to be able to manipulate defenses. And, we need him to be able to scheme around teams because he's a hard cover. You can't just stack the box and try to stop him running because he can catch too. And so we'll see how everything unfolds in this next upcoming season. But Austin's been great.
Yeah, he's something special. Anyway, I wanted to ask you now about the defensive side of the ball. In the entire league, like who's the toughest corner for you to shake?
I don't know. That I don't know. I wish I had an answer. I've been asked that a couple times, but I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure. We're still looking for it.
Oh yeah, no one is. No one is. Come on, Joshua.
We're still looking for it.
They look and they're like, "Oh shoot, Joshua's here. What am I gonna do?" Anyway, Joshua, last question. Is that good?
Yeah, that's cool.
So I wanted to ask you about Derwin James because we all see him making those huge hits, laying people out. And I'm sure, like, in your mind, you're probably like, dang, I'm so happy Derwin's on my side. Like, do you ever just feel like, God, thank you so much for Derwin on the Chargers?
Nah, for sure. For sure. I think my rookie year when I first came in and, you see how powerful and how strong he is and how relentless he is. And you say and you think like, glad it's not me he's hitting on Sundays. He can't hit me in practice, but when I see the hits that he lays on guys in the games, it just makes me thankful.
He's so good. It's scary. It's actually insane. Anyway, Joshua, thank you so much for taking your time and doing this today. Did you enjoy your time with me today?
No, I did, Jake. Thank you. You did a great job.
Thank you so much.